Well, there are two main characters in the short story Colorblind, Frida and Stephanie. At the beginning of the story we meet Stephanie, who is a 50-year-old mulatto woman. Well, she constantly calls herself white, but according to Frida she isn't. There's also a point in the text where she says something like she's sick of Stephanie and her white skin, and which isn't white at all or something. Anyways, she got two kids, Miranda and Maureen, and by knowing Stephanie's age, we assume that they are about 25 to 30 years old. Stephanie also has a little grandson called Marcel, which is Miranda's child, and a little granddaughter called Michelle, which is Maureen's child. But Stephanie doesn't have such a close relationship to her daughter Maureen, because Maureen's husband won't let them go visit her now that she lives in this town, Menenberg. Well, anyways, the other main character in the story is Frida, which is Stephanie's neighbor. Frida is an all-black woman, and we assume that she is around the same age as Stephanie, which is 50 years old. Frida's husband is dead, but she has a son called Willa, which seems to be a very wealthy man who provides Frida. As she also says to Stephanie, my Willa got no white skin, but he make more money than a lot of half cheese. Well, besides that, she shortly tells us about her grandmother, but we don't get a name or age, so yeah. Well, I would call Stephanie very smugly and kind of arrogant, especially in the way she talks about herself and the way that she presents herself and her family, as if they were something special or better than Frida and her family. I got two examples on that, and my first is on page 3, if I can find it. Here. I think Marshall is going to take after his father. Not that Marshall is dark. All my children are light. My other daughter, Maureen, can pass. I always tell them they must make use of their color and be careful of the type of friends they have. And my other example is on page 1. Every Jap scrap is put next to decent people. Where we used to stay in observatory, it was very nice. We lived among the Europeans. They called me Mrs. Valentine. They showed respect for me, not like here. The people who stay in this road, I wouldn't even have them in my house in observatory. So yeah, that was kind of it.